Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for mid-November 2023. We are just going to jump right in here, Aries, and you have this anchor card. It says stability and security on it. You have this snake card. It says desire and attraction on it. So obviously you could be desiring a person who brings safety and security into your life. Again, it just does not surprise me, Aries, that an Aries would have all this stuff about security. You're born right next to Taurus. So, Taurus is very focused on safety and security right now, like in their life. This could be any type of safety and security. It could be like financial, like having financial support or being able to support yourself financially. It could be where you live, could be anything. And so I feel for a lot of you that you are kind of very focused on creating this security in your life, or you're doing things that create security in your life, which obviously is a good thing. You have the Ten of Swords, the Hermit, and the Three of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords is probably why you are doing this, because maybe you didn't have security, and the Moon popped out here, so I'm going to take it with this card, by the way. And it looks to me like you are kind of, the reason that you're focused on this is because of some sort of stabbed in the back situation, or a situation where you at least feel stabbed in the back. For a lot of you, I feel this has to do with people in your life, like not just one connection, not just like love, for example. I kind of feel that some of you have been dealing with something where it's almost like multiple people you feel have stabbed you in the back. But I kind of feel it's a repeat story, meaning that maybe you've like tried to work with people in business and it always ends like the same way. Maybe you've tried to like support certain family members and it always ends the same way. And that's kind of what's popping into my head here with this energy. I would say that the good news is that, I feel like the universe sees that you've tried to help people here, because the Hierophant is the universe. He is the bridge between the heavens and the earth. He communicates with both sides. So it's almost like the universe is supporting you and maybe bringing you blessings. I don't know yet, because I don't know. We'll see when we clarify. But I kind of get that feeling here where it's almost like the universe is bringing you gifts for the things that you have done, for mostly probably for other people as well. You have the Hermit here. I kind of feel this is more you needing to take more center stage, right? So I feel for some of you, you need to step out into the world more. And also maybe take bigger risks or put yourself out there more, and I don't even feel this is just in one area of your life or the other. I feel this is in all areas of your life. It's encouraging you to, go get attention, do things that make you stand out, and, all that other good stuff. And that's really all I'm getting here with the Hermit. I'm not getting much else. You have the Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Everybody has had the Three of Pentacles now that I think about it this month. I only have 2 more readings to do. And I feel that it could just be a time of teamwork. Again, Pluto will be entering into Aquarius again. It's going to retrograde back and then, officially move into Aquarius next year, but it doesn't matter. I think that, Pluto and Aquarius, anything that benefits the collective is going to be extra beneficial. Also, I've been getting a lot of messages about just focusing on quality, not so much quantity of work. And I really had to think about this the other day, by the way, and I was like, why does this message keep coming up? And it's something that I kind of meditated on. And I feel that the reason this is coming up so much is because, maybe you feel like things are happening to the economy or whatever. And whenever this happens, I feel people start to scramble and they just think like, oh, I'll create more work, right? And I feel like the universe is like saying, no, we need to focus on quality, not quantity. So that's exactly what I would do here with this energy. But let's see. With the Ten of Swords, you have this generosity card, and literally, didn't I say this? I feel like you are receiving blessings. Look at this guy in the clouds. He's raining these stars down on these people. This is the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, by the way. And so I feel for a lot of you that you are receiving blessings for the good things that you have done, like your good deeds. It's like the universe has not turned its back on you, is what I feel this reading is saying. That's like a part of it. With the Hermit here, you have this resourcefulness card. We are in a time of resourcefulness. I say it all the time. So anything you can do to tap into resources. I always tell people, like, just think of other ways to do things. Or, if you're trying to start a business, like, what's the most simple way that you could get it started? If you're trying to get into a relationship, how can you keep things simple? And again, multiple signs this month have had messages that really say, don't overcomplicate things. I think we've all, we've been through a difficult period of time with COVID and everything else. And I think it kind of makes our brains think that things need to be hard, right? And so then we get into this habit of making things hard. And I feel like this is saying, make things resourceful. Don't make things harder than they need to be. With the Three of Pentacles, you have this flirtation card. You definitely could be attracting a person into your life, and I feel you're flirting with this person, or you will be soon. Could be someone you've been waiting for, because we go to the Strength card. Could also be someone that you will marry with the Hierophant. I'll tell you right now, you've been all up in Libra's business for months. I literally get, I don't know, like 500 comments from Libra every single day. I'm sick and tired of Aries, blah, 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 blah. Don't worry about those Libras. They'll be buying Chris's cat food in the future, right? But for the other Libras, right, that are into you, here you go. I feel that there could be a Libra coming in for some of you. Doesn't have to be a Libra. It could be whatever. And this is the area of the unexpected, by the way. You have this new life card, and you also have this regeneration card. I'm pretty sure I said in your last reading that I felt that a lot of you could be moving or, just kind of, making some changes in your life. And these changes are going to lead to regeneration. You have the Justice card, the Eight of Cups, and the World here. And so the World can represent an accomplishment. But it can also represent moving, and it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of you were moving. I'm cheating because, just based off your astrology, I think that a lot of Aries, not all of you, of course, but for a lot of you, you could be moving, and this is probably going to bring you into a new life. I do feel it's going to be regenerative in the first place, but also, I love this card because she is being lifted up on a pedestal here, so it's almost as if you're making some sort of move, doesn't have to be a move. It could be you changing jobs. It could be you going to a different gym. It could be anything. I feel it's going to lift you up. It's going to improve your life and lead to a new life in some way. So definitely like to see that. You have the Justice card. Justice, of course, is a card of fairness. And, this reading was kind of leading me to believe that you are receiving some blessings from the universe because of good deeds that you've done or things that you've done for other people. Or, again, maybe you've tried to help people and you always get burned or whatever. And I feel that for a lot of you, this is kind of like the karmic reward that's coming in for you. And I really kind of feel that in this reading. It's weird. You really don't have any cards that say that you will be receiving a reward yet. But you do have that generosity card. So, and again, I said it, I said it at the beginning of the reading that I felt like this was kind of like a karmic reward or, receiving gifts from the universe type of reading here. And so that's what I feel. Could also be dealing with a Libra. You have the Strength card. I feel there's something you've been waiting for a long time. The difference with the Strength card is like you can sit on your ass and wait for something all day long. But the Strength card is doing something about it. She is taming her inner beast. That lion has its tail between its legs. And that is her inner demon, her inner critic. And it says that she is getting that lion to submit to her. So she has to work on this every single day. It really tells me that you've been working on something, maybe like personal development, improving yourself, or something like that. And I feel going this direction, that could be the thing that is bringing a blessing into your life with the Hierophant. The Hierophant can represent a blessing, by the way. I also feel this could be love. So maybe you've been working on yourself and, if you've been wanting love and you haven't had it or something, I feel the universe has been preparing you for someone who's like a lot better. You have the Fool, and the Fool is about taking a leap of faith. I do feel like you're taking a leap of faith, and you have no clue where you're going because we go this way. You go up to the Seven of Cups. This is showing up in the area of the good stuff, which tells me that actually, maybe taking a leap of faith in a direction that you don't know could be the right answer. And also this way, you have the Moon. And the Moon is also not sure of kind of direction. The Moon represents mysteries. But then you go to the World, which is an accomplishment. So, again, I wouldn't really worry about it. I feel like you're going in the right direction here. With the Justice card, you have this Egotism card. I would be careful of anyone who has an ego, but I also feel that you have kind of maybe been working on your ego in some way. With the Strength card, you have this Discrimination card. This is a good card. It's not like discrimination like racism or something. It's discrimination in the sense that you can tell what's right from wrong, that you know what situations are good for you and which situations are bad for you. And so I feel as long as you pay attention to that, you're going to be fine. You have the Justice card, which literally, justice is about weighing up your options. It's about like being able to tell the difference between something that's good for you and something that's bad for you in all areas of life. And the Strength card, like I said, tells me that this is something that you've been learning about, or, maybe you've been through some life lessons, Virgo, right? With the Hermit card, you've experienced some life lessons and you've had to clean those things up. And it's almost like this reading saying, now you're coming out the other side. With the Fool, you have this Lost card. This is Saturn and Pisces, by the way. We have Saturn and Pisces right now. We just had that Libra eclipse in the middle of October. So it wouldn't surprise me if you had to let one thing go so that you can have something better. That's literally like the karma of the time right now, is that we have to let go of one thing so that we can have something better in our lives. And it could be any area of our lives. doesn't matter. So there you go. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, what do you know? You have this porcupine card. It says, time for a beginner mind. You have this dolphin spirit. It says, this and that are true. The time for a beginner mind card, I feel, is saying that, basically, the porcupine says you have to be willing to learn new things, especially if you're going on a new journey, which it looks like you are. 8 of Cups, you have the moon, you have that, you have the world card. You go from the Fool to the 8 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. So you're entering into a time where you're doing new things, and you're just going to have to, update your knowledge. You're just going to have to keep learning, what to do. You have this dolphin spirit says this and that are true. It basically says whatever you believe to be true is true for you, right? So if you want to believe that your life can be better, then if you believe that, then it will be better, plain and simple. You have the Hierophant, 8 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the moon. The Hierophant is a card of blessings. He is making this hand symbol right here, which represents blessing. He is blessing these 2 initiates right here on the card. So it's almost as if you've passed some sort of spiritual test or universal test here, Aries. And, again, I just feel karmic rewards. You're receiving rewards for the things that you've been through, and it's a pretty simple reading, right? There you go. Especially if you've been working on yourself. You have the 8 of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. The whole entire reading basically says that, because justice is knowing what's right and what's wrong for you. Strength to the 8 of Cups. The strength card is having done a lot of work on yourself so that you can understand, the things that are good for you and the things that are bad for you with this discrimination card, right? Even the 7 of Pentacles here. 7 of Pentacles says, is the juice worth the squeeze? He's looking at those 7 Pentacles and he's saying, is it worth it for me to keep putting energy into these situations in my life, or should I put my energy into something else? And so for a lot of you, I feel there's been a lot of this kind of, a lot of decision making maybe going on in your life where you're like, this is worth it, this isn't. A lot of that type of energy. And I feel this is a good thing because, you're cutting out the crap basically, right? And doubling down on the good stuff. You have the moon and the 10 of Wands. I do feel like there are still some responsibilities and things that have to be kind of cleaned up is the energy I get here. I don't feel like this is a good or a bad thing. It's like one of those things it's like if you want to move, maybe you have to wait till the end of your lease or something like that. If you want to, quit your job, it's like maybe you're under contract and you have a couple more weeks to go. That's the feeling I get on the 10 of Wands. I hope that makes sense. It's like it's like you're on the right path, but I feel like this is just a tiny bit of frustration because it's like there's some sort of responsibility or something that is maybe preventing you from being able to do that. I feel that number one, the moon is saying that for some of you, there might be a way for you to get out of your situation that you're in. So, maybe you want to make a change and you feel like you can't, but actually you can. Maybe you can, if you want to leave your home or something, maybe you can negotiate with your landlord or, whatever. If there's, if you want to quit your job, maybe you can negotiate with your boss or whatever the case may be. I also feel that for others that you need to realize, I say this to you every reading, but I feel this every single reading for you, Aries. It's like, I feel you need to realize that you're not starting from scratch. If you're starting a new journey, it's not going to be the same as what you have already done. I feel like some of you, it's like you're ready to make a change in your life, and it's popping into my head as work. So, this could be in work or business. And I feel like what you are doing is you're looking at the past 8-10 years and you're saying oh my God, that took 10 years. That was so much work for me to get to this point. But I feel like you need to realize it's not going to take you that long to get to the point you're at right now with something new, because you have 8 to 10 years of knowledge. You're condensing it down. And I feel like you need to realize that with the moon. So let's see what's going on here. And let's see. With the Hierophant, you have this friendship card. Yeah, you could be getting blessings with friends as well. If friends are trying to help you or trying to guide you through life, that could be where your blessings are coming in. I feel like friends could be helping to guide you forward as well, so love it. With the 8 of Cups, you have this discovery card. There you go. Every single person. I don't know what's going on. I literally said it to Cancer, my second reading this month, that I had a feeling that every single person was going to get these cards of adventure. I believe we're in a time of adventure, so this could be literally traveling or moving, but it doesn't have to be. You could be learning something new. That is an adventure. Starting a new business is an adventure, a side hustle. You could be just starting new adventures, and could be from the comfort of your own home, but looks really good if you are. With the moon and the 10 of Wands, you have this birth card. Yes, when you think about it, birth is a very painful process, right? Birth is a long process as well. So I feel like you're in this period, this birthing period, and it's like you're a baby. You have arms and legs, and it's like you're almost ready to pop out, but you're not quite there yet. That's how I'm seeing it in my head. And it's like if you pop out right now, it's like maybe your lungs. I have no clue how babies develop. So don't, ask your mom when you get older, right? Or how that works. But what I would say here is that, it's like maybe your lungs haven't fully developed yet. And that's like the best way I could describe what's going on here. It's like you've done all the learning, you're almost ready to take action, but you just need like a little bit more time inside of a womb, right? Whatever that womb is. So there you go. I hope that makes sense. Probably doesn't. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this change card. There you go. There's a change for the better coming. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. There you go. You have this card that says you have special gifts, never surrender to normal. Yes, you are not normal, Aries, and that's a good thing, and I feel you need to embrace it. Again, this is going to be good no matter what, but you do have 2 7s. 2 7s to me is internal fears that don't exist, so I feel if you have fears about moving forward, you need to let those fears go. But you have these 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups represents being spoiled for choice. I kind of feel going this direction here, that this is saying what you don't realize is that once you open up, you're going to discover many ways of doing things. So, this could say that once you start a new journey, you're going to see that there are many ways for you to become successful on that journey, on that path. And, I feel like that's what you need to realize here. The 7 of Pentacles says, is the juice worth the squeeze? Again, he's looking at those 7 Pentacles saying, is it worth it for me to put all this energy into these Pentacles? Or would there be something better for me to do? And so for a lot of you, I feel that you could be moving in new directions here with the 7 of Pentacles, or you could be realizing that you've kind of gotten, I do kind of feel that, especially with the Hermit. The Hermit kind of suggests that you have received everything you can from a situation, and now it's time to evolve, right? And so that could represent leaving the situation, but it doesn't have to represent that. It could say in your job, maybe you like your job, right? But maybe it's time for a raise. Maybe it's time for a promotion. Maybe it's time for you stepping into a new role where you have the same job, but it's just different, right? Same thing with business. Same thing with relationships. Maybe you've been with someone for 6 years. And it's like, okay, either we get married or we don't, that type of situation here. So I kind of feel like that's where you're at. You have the World card. The World is an accomplishment. And so I feel there are big accomplishments coming in for you. Again, I feel these are things that you've been waiting for. Again, I really feel this reading is very simple. I feel like it's just saying that you've been waiting for karmic rewards based off of work, a lot of work, personal work that you've been doing because of the Strength card, and you're just getting your rewards. Are you kidding? With the 7 of Cups, you have the Versatility card. Again, like the 7 of Cups, literally I feel is saying that you have learned versatility, how to be open to other ways of doing things, plain and simple. I would embrace that energy right now. I think the people who do that are going to be very successful. With the 7 of Pentacles, you have this Extremism card. I kind of feel like you're just getting what you want. Again, normally this is not a good card, but it's showing up in the good stuff. So I kind of feel like you're getting something you want here, which, again, the reading has been about that. And with the World, you have the Submission card. You're finally being set free. The whole entire reading says this. There's this bird here, and it's in the cage, but the cage door is open, so it could easily escape. And I feel a lot of you need to realize that, you can easily set yourself free on this new journey that you're hoping to go on. I'm telling you right now, I feel like I said these exact words. I think I said, I'm telling you right now, Aries, in the last reading, that if you're making a change, there is something extra about it that maybe you don't realize. So, but I'm talking about a big change. Sorry, I'm choking now. Like moving, changing jobs, or something like that, I feel is going to probably lead to something like extra coming into your life here. And sorry about that, Aries. Something got me, right? But anyway, I feel for a lot of you that whatever change you're making is going to be the thing that kind of, it brings something more into your life. Like maybe you're moving for work, but you find love, right? That's like the best example I could think of, but it doesn't have to be that. It could be anything. You have this Bell card. It says announcement. I feel like there are positive announcements coming in for you just in general, like good news. And by the way, like every single person has had something about good news, so it seems to be a time of good news. You have this Tower. It says solid foundation, success with effort. Yes, a lot of success coming in for you. We see it throughout the whole reading. You have this March card, and then you have this Pin card. It says new job or career. So I kind of feel that, by the way, a ton of people have had the March card this month. So it would not surprise me if some of you kind of like start the process now, and by the time we get to March, if you're looking for a new job or new career, that is when the change will happen. And again, as for some of you, I don't really see you like necessarily changing your job. I just see a change happening within the job for most of you. Again, obviously you're all different. I'm reading for a billion of you, so take it how it resonates. But it could be a new job, but for most of you, I feel it's more like an upgrade inside of what you already do. You have the scissors card. It says disappointment in some affair. Again, we're all having to let go of some sort of disappointment because of that eclipse that we had in Libra. You have this rose card. It says romance is in the air. Definitely could be love coming in for you. I don't think it's a major focus, but I feel like it's here. So this is a really good reading. Before I keep choking, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And definitely enjoy your month.